I said, skirt on niggas, skirt up on niggas, skirt down, you acting like me, acting like we wasn't more than I said.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. In this video, we are talking about Peach McIntyre. You know, I made an observation about something about her. I hadn't talked about her in quite a while. Hadn't really been much to say. The only thing that I saw since the last time that she was on the regular program over here that she did notable was the last thing, which was we talking about her choosing to let her son quit school. As a matter of fact, it was said that she made a decision to homeschool all her children, which I don't know if that's true or not, because to be honest, it wasn't a noteworthy thing to discuss, in my opinion. For me to discuss someone here on the platform, I'm talking about them. Yes, she is a mommy. Yes, she has a mommy channel. Her channel started out as a mommy channel, but at the same time, that's not really a notable thing to talk about, in my opinion. I don't want to sit here and talk about her kids. Her kids are not the main point of the channel. Her kids did not make the choice to be on here and be a content creator. Her kids did none of the aforementioned acts, so therefore I don't feel like talking about her kids. However, what I have made the decision to talk about was this about her. She made a post recently, just talking about the fact that Vlogmas was coming up. This is a big thing here on the YouTube streets. Everybody talks about Vlogmas. Everybody says that if you participate in Vlogmas, you have the opportunity to make good money. And so everybody's gearing up for Vlogmas. Me personally, I'm sitting here lost because number one, I'm new here. And number two, it's like trying to figure out what to do as far as, the intro and all of that. Like, it seems to be, that deal. And I just, I guess haven't gotten there yet. But anyway, back to Peach. Peach said that she wants December to be the biggest month yet of her earning. Now, we all know, because she makes sure that we know, that in 7 months, she made $1 million this year. That's what she says anyway. I was told that the house that they shot their content in was a content house. And that they had a house that she bought already. But then she did a live asking all of her followers, which is well over 1 million people, to send her $1. She said that she wanted to buy a house. If everybody sent her $1, then she would be able to do so. I believe she ended up getting over $25,000, which is still, honey, that ain't no chump change. I mean, she did that. Got to give her the props for that. So then she put up a video saying that she found the house. It was a nice house. Told the breakdown of the financing and all of that. She also, I think, went and traded her vehicle in. She had an SUV, which I think it was a crossover SUV. So now that I think about it, I don't even think it had the 3 rows, which I don't understand why people with 5 and 6 kids would go buy a car that only sits 5 people. Like, you automatically know, because you have to have one of the seats, that you're not going to be able to take all your kids nowhere. So why would you buy that type of vehicle? But anyway. So PG was talking about she wanted this to be her biggest earning month. And so next thing you know, we see those posts she do daily, her shorts about different various things dealing with her business. And then the rest of her shorts are about how much she loves her husband. But then shortly after the I love my husband short comes a short about how he said that he misses the woman who gets dressed up and who basically looks good. And when I say looks good, I mean looks extraordinary, I'm going to say. Because, we look ordinary every day. Every so often, when you got something going on, you go and you dress yourself up, and that's when you look extraordinary. So he was saying that he missed that extraordinary lady. And she says in her video, when I did those things for you, you broke me, nigga. You broke me. Basically saying, that he broke her heart. Like she was out here doing what she was supposed to as a wife, and he still went and somehow betrayed and hurt her anyway. And that just made me think, we playing back the we done what they say, we done circled the block, as you say. Whenever she gets to talking about wanting to have more views or anything of this nature, you start seeing confrontational, um, controversial, I'm gonna say, videos. It's not really controversy. It may more so be considered drama than controversy, but at the same time, you start to see one of three types of videos. Either a video about her breastfeeding, showing herself breastfeeding, or a video with her doing dances and really kind of making an obstacle of herself, or videos with drama, which her drama basically is her husband issues. And my thing is now, you love him, you basically worship the man, worship the ground he walk on, but then in the next video, you know, you are borderline not even liking his ass. And this is so confusing to me. Like, let's stay on one team. You either on this bench or that bench. Now I do understand people go through stuff in relationships. And I mean, she's human and she's definitely allowed to, not only to go through it, but to be public about the things she goes through. But the thing about that is, okay, you're public about the things you go through, but then you turn around and worship the man. Honey, stay on one team. If you guys are going through stuff, you need to work through it. You need to get your relationship to a better place. If you worshiping him and still treating him a certain type of way, even though he's done all of these things to you, why would you expect him to change? What reason are you giving him to change? Also, I understand when you're hurt, you make these rash decisions. Like she mentioned that when he broke her heart, she cut her hair off, she stopped dressing up and stuff. And sometimes you do that. But then at some point, you have to get out that bed, get up and try to find you again. I believe Peaches, just by looking at this picture and some of the other pictures I've seen, she was a very beautiful girl. Now maybe she's gained a lot of weight. Hell, she done had 6 kids. She's allowed. But at the same time, she's still herself. And she still needs to be herself. She still needs to love herself. And she needs to start putting that man before her. She can still love and honor her husband and still put herself first. And I think if she did that, there would be more respect from him, and maybe they would get back what they had before. Just because you've been with someone for 17 years is not a reason to be with them. Just because you have 6 kids by a man is not a reason to be with him. It's just a man that you have 6 kids with, or a man that you've been with for 17 years. That shouldn't be all that you guys have. And don't get me wrong, every relationship is work, even friendships. And two people have to put the work in order to make it the best that it can be. But even with all of that being said, you still need to be you first. You can't give anybody anything, or should, what was that saying that Peach used? You can't pour from an empty cup. So the same advice that she sits out here and tells people daily that she can teach them about how to be, this super duper content creator, she needs to take her own advice and apply that to her personal life. Put yourself first, just like she puts that channel first. Just like she goes live showing her and hubby here, there, and everywhere. Put yourself first. Put your relationship and God right there together. Really, God comes first, then yourself, then your husband, then your family. And if she does it in that way, I believe everything will fall in place. But I say all of that to close with this. Vlogmas is just around the corner, and it's going to be interesting seeing what we get from Miss Peach. Are we going to see our famous three, the hubby issues, breastfeeding, mommy issues, dancing? Is that what we're going to see? Because like she said, she's trying to make this the month of all months, and she definitely gets views on those types of videos. And did she actually buy a house earlier this year? Because if she had already bought a house, the money that she asked her followers for, what was that about? Was it just to see if they do it? Like, I'm so confused. Now, and, guys, that is her channel. And I do realize that. And I do realize that she has the right to post whatever the hell she wants on her channel. And I got the right to talk about it. So tell me what you guys think below. Tell me what you guys think about what I've said about the things she does as antics on her channel to get views. And tell me what you think about the advice that I gave. And as always, guys, happy holidays, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
I said, skirt all niggas, skirt up all niggas, skirt down, you acting like me, acting like we wasn't more than. I said, skirt all niggas, skirt up all niggas, skirt down, you acting like me, acting like we